Hi, today we are going to go quick through the DSLR and SLR adjustment systems and what are the basic features of the SLRs and DSLRs. SLRs are very closely related to the DSLRs. That is why I included the SLRs before the DSLRs. So before we do all this, the most important thing of filmmaking or photography, that according to me, is the tripod. First, we will see the very basics of a tripod, and then we will go to an SLR and then a DSLR. So now this is a very basic of a tripod. As we see, a professional tripod will also have the same features. This is normally called the head. On the head we have this base plate on which we can fix our camera. We have the tilt and pan functions. This is what you call a balancing system on which we know if the tripod is well balanced. This is called a hot shoe balance. I use it on the camera. You can extend the tripod's height just like this, and as you see, and if I need a monopod, I just use the same tripod. Because I haven't got a monopod, I use it like this. So this is the 35mm SLR camera that we used to use previously. On the SLRs is that we used to have this loading switch here. This loads the reel and the shutter over here. And over here we used to have this shutter speed. So with this we could change the shutter speed, and we used to also have a dial inside. If you can see a little dial inside over here, it is the AC camera lens we have all seen. This is Pentax K1000, however. This frame loading system changed to automatic motor frame loading system. So we no more had to do this on an SLR. Now after changing all this, we could calculate the exposure accordingly through the lens metering system was there. Well, starting with the DSLR here, we have the lens. I'm using this telephoto zoom, which has a variable focal length of 18:135, and here we have the manual focus and the autofocus switch. And this also used to be on DSLR lenses, so it's all the same. We have a stabilizer here, which electronically stabilizes the lens if we have a shaky shot. Now this is very important to know that this mark represents the focal plane or exact place where the sensor chip is located. We also do have flash button here. We have internal flash. We have the switches which on will here if I want to shoot movies, so I'll have to go to movies. So basically I'm not familiar with all these functions over here, but this is M stands for manual, AV stands for aperture priority, and TV stands for shutter priority, and program over here gives you a function where you can set a basic set of programs. Over here we have the auto. So this is the basic LCD screen that we see, and over here we have got our camera set to manual. My shutter speed is 1:50, my aperture is f3.5, my ISO is 100. TTL metering, it is showing me that I am 3 stops less with the exposure, and these are the white balance, and one shot stands for one time my shutter will be operating, and here is the picture quality and battery and all the other things. We have also got a menu switch. The menu also allows us to improvise a lot of settings inside the camera. Here we have the info settings, the free space available on our SD card, and all the other settings that are on, off. These are the basic display. I hope my discussions or whatever we call it is okay, and see you next time.